Big one next weekend. Back to the beginning. Yeah. A lot of chat about certain bands dropping out. Or um,
Yeah, I think Wolfgang Van Halen has pulled out. I think he's supporting Creed the next day in the States. So unfortunately, the dates don't work for him. But Steven Tyler has been added to the bill, I believe. So every cloud has its silver lining or golden lining.
maybe Robert Plant was going to be there with a baseball bat waiting for them. Been a very
What
interesting. I've only came across it last week where he was talking about it. But yeah.
what was that? I missed that
Just
reference.
copying them. Copying his
Oh
style.
yeah.
And he
Ah, yeah, yeah.
kind
I
of
think
just
yeah.
rap.
I think Robert Plant was more exercised about David Coverdale than Steven
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah.
But yeah. There's definitely similarities there. There's no
And
doubt about it.
yes, yes, yes. But who stands out for you? I know if I could be there, and I know we chatted off air there about a certain ticket that's floating around the air there, but unfortunately I can't go anywhere. But obviously I'd love to see. I've never seen Black Sabbath, and I know it's going to be a unique show, let's just say. But I'd still take it. Um,
Yeah,
Obviously at Metallica, uh, Pantera I've yet to see as well. I know it's another unique performance, but um, Lamb of God, Gojira. But you know what I'm really interested in, and I will be buying the live stream, is the collaborations that they're going to put together. Like
yeah, for sure.
I, I'm sure that they haven't had much time to. I'd say a lot of this is going to be winged because all these bands are on tour.
Yeah. So the musical director for this is Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine fame. So essentially, like, and I heard people on other podcasts saying, "Oh, well, what, like, musical director for this? Like, it kind of they do their own thing. This is a headache. Like, imagine trying to have to put together all these like superstars in a room. I
Told
I
them.
would bet a lot of them will just be flying in that morning. They'll go into a tuning room and they'll be like, right, we need to cover these two Black Sabbath songs. It's in the key of E minor, and let's go for it and trash it out. A lot of it's going to be winged, as you say, but like if we look at the host of people that are involved in the super groups that are going to be formed. So there's Andrew Watt, who of course produced everything with Ozzy Osbourne and Pearl Jam and the Rolling Stones, and everything. We've got Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins, Chad Smith, drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers. We've got David Ellefson, the bassist from Megadeth. We've got David Draymond from Disturbed. Fred Durst is going to make an appearance from Limp Bizkit. Izzy Hale from Hailstorm. Jake E. Lee, who was one of the original guitar players for Ozzy back in the day, and a fantastic guitar player. I think Bark at the Moon. I think he played the solo on that one,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Um, Jonathan Davis from Korn, another heavy hitter there. We got KK Downing from Judas Priest, Mike Borden, the drummer from Faith No More, who also drummed with Ozzy back in the day. We have Papa the Fifth Perpetua, who's the lead singer from Ghost. So he's going to be making an appearance. Rudy Sarzo, who was the bassist for Ozzy back in the day. Sammy Hagar, of course, from Van Halen fame. We've got Sleep Token 2, who is the singer in Sleep Token, I believe.
No,
Just,
Vessel is the singer, I think.
I was a vessel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could that. Did you say the drummer from Sleep Token?
I don't know. It just says Sleep Token 2. So,
Okay, it could be. I know Vessel is the lead singer, so
okay.
yeah, they're very unique. Sorry, my
So
dog.
yeah, it's a little bit like Ghost, isn't it? They're like
Yeah, yeah.
unnamed musicians. But
Well,
anyway, he's filling in there. But he must be a bass player because they seem to be short on bass players for the supergroups. Plenty of drummers, guitarists, and singers, but not too many bass players. I'd say Tom Morello is probably going to make an appearance there as well. He's a huge Sabbath fan as well. And then Vernon Reid from Living Colour, the guitar player from Living Colour, he's going to be there. Whitfield Crane from Ugly Kid Joe, and then, as we said, Steven Tyler in there as a replacement for Wolfgang Van Halen. So I can only imagine what kind of supergroups they're going to put together. And I was listening back to the Black Sabbath catalog this week,
yeah,
because I kind of just to refresh myself, like I'm very familiar with the first three albums, but after that, it's kind of hit bits and pieces of
yeah,
albums here and
the hit.
there.
Yeah,
So like Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is an amazing album,
yeah.
amazing. And I think Technical Ecstasy as well is a fantastic album. And Black Sabbath Volume 4 is brilliant. So, but there's so many great songs. Like Black Sabbath have such a wealth of brilliant music on
Oh,
that first eight albums.
Yeah, and I'll hold my hands up. I was late to the party. I don't know why I never really went down. I was only from our chats with the boys, Eric and the boys there, that I really got into them deep. Sorry, my dog is moaning here. Um, uh, yeah, they're so good. And I Marcus put me on to Ozzy's book, and I listened to it on
Mm.
audio, and it's so good. Like they were crazy, so they were. They were nuts, like you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but just touching back, I had to look up Sleep Token. He's the drummer. Two is the
Oh, it's
drummer,
a drummer. Oh, cool.
and he is a monster. He
Yeah,
is so good. Like again live and album. I've
yeah,
watched his full Drumeo thing, and his kit is is absolutely enormous, and he's like an octopus in there, and the rhythm that he has is. I hope he's in with someone good because he's definitely going to be. He's going to shine through even all them icons. I think he will prevail. Like he
yeah.
will, he will have his moment. He's very good, very
It's
very.
going to be so exciting. It's like so the guys will come on stage and it'll be like the host is your man from the Minecraft movie, Jason Momoa.
Oh, he loves Metallica too.
Yeah, he's a huge metal fan, and so he's the host for the evening. So he'll be like, introducing, on drums Chad Smith, on guitar Tom Morello,
Yeah,
singing Sammy Hagar, whatever bassist, whoever David Ellison, and this is a cover of Children of the Grave, and it's like, oh, class, and you'd be trying to figure out like who's paired up with who and what
yeah,
songs they're going to be doing. I saw some people online were speculating already about what bands will cover what songs. Like obviously Metallica have done a lot of Sabbath over the years as well, and so have Pantera and Alice in Chains are huge Sabbath fans as well. So it's just going to be a great day of music, isn't it?
will you go, Rob?
We'll have to see, Gav. Yeah, I believe there may be a ticket floating around, but there's other logistics
I know
need to
it's
be
tough.
sorted and money as well. Like, um, it's a big
Crisps,
wedge of money to get over to the UK and
crisps down
actually
for the
do
day.
this. You were suggesting this morning I might have to sell a guitar.
Yeah, yeah. I just it's the worst week for me. Possibly, I'm doing a few things at the house here, and I'm like, "Ah, I just can't. But just having that chat there,
I know.
gonna be and you know what? If it is last minute and the bands have, you know, 2 hours to practice, I think it's gonna be even better
Yeah,
because God, like if they fuck up, they're gonna just say, right, let's just start jamming here, and anything can happen.
yeah, yeah. Of course,
There
of
will be
course.
fuck ups. It's
Yeah. It's
going
live music.
gonna happen. But to be in that moment, them unique gigs that, where Lars Ulrich can't play it for Metallica or James Hetfield doesn't show up or if, something else, they're the ones that are remembered. This gig is going to be remembered for forever. Do you know?
For everything, yeah, for all its good points and everything else in between, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
But
But
if you're
no, I'll take it. I think it's just great as metal fans that these bands are still doing it and they're doing this big show, and we're going to experience it one way or another. Like, and the fact that it's live streamed is absolutely brilliant.
yeah, yeah, no,
You
it's
know,
brilliant.
can
And
you
it's great.
imagine if it wasn't? Like, it would be crushing because there's going to be millions of people all over the world watching this thing on Saturday.
I'm sure I just hope that they're well prepared for, not crashing and all this crack. I'm sure because I guess, look,
Yeah,
in this day and age, I'm sure it's fine.
I think we'll be grand in Ireland. We have plenty of data centers and cables here, and not a big population, so we're we'll probably be okay. It'll be the big urban hubs,
Yeah.
maybe like Los Angeles or New York, where they might there'll be a lot of people
Yeah,
online.
just before we wrap up, then, like, just touching on America, like, there's so many people traveling from all over the world to come to this show. Like,
That's
really,
right.
from the west coast of America to Colombia to Ecuador, Mexico. I was talking to
Oh, I'd say every country in the world will be represented in Villa Park next Saturday, without a doubt.
yeah, yeah,
Without a
yeah.
doubt.
If you
Um,
go and leave us a comment and tell us what band you are looking forward to checking out, and if you're at Glastonbury, who's shone for you? Who you looking forward to seeing? Who was a dud? Let us know. But until the next one, see you later.